This is a pre-recorded briefing made prior to your departure, in which, for security reasons of the highest importance, has been known on board during the mission only by your HAL 9000 computer. Now that you are in Jupiter's space and the entire crew is revived.
Greetings, fellow modelers. This is Admiral Quark.
18 months ago.
Welcome. What you see here is COB lighting. COB, that means circuit on board. To break that down, what it essentially means is you have thousands of little teeny tiny surface mount LEDs all in a row, and there's an internal resistance within this cable, and there's a silicone covering to diffuse the light. And when you apply power, what you get instead of a bunch of little super bright white LEDs that with cold spots is you get one long stream of smooth, even, bright lighting. Also, the brightness depends on the type that you buy, whether it's cool white, bright white, super bright white, or other. Now you can buy this in other colors just like anything else, red, blue, green. If it's not already available, there probably will be. If it's not today, it'll be tomorrow, RGB and addressable LED. Addressable LED is when you can address each and every LED through a program and multiple wires. I'll show that in just a second. Anyway, this is COB lighting. This is what I'm going to be using on the Orion 3. I'm getting ready to unroll this, fire it up, turn all the lights out, and do a demonstration, show you exactly how bright this strip can be. Now, if you buy blue, it's great for nacelles, red for impulse, etc., and so on. At any rate, let me go ahead and unroll this spool. This is approximately 5 meters or 16.5 feet, I believe. Let me unroll this and fire it up, and I'll be right back. Then I'm going to stuff it in the Orion 3 as a quickie light test. There you go. And here it is, all the way in to the bedroom. 16.5 feet. Super bright white or cool white. I'm actually not sure, but it's awful dadgum bright. Anyway, let's have a look at it inside the Orion 3. And there you have it. Now this is just the forward section of the fuselage with the cockpit and the passenger cabin, but that's all that's going to be lit anyway. As you can see, there's so much light, the camera is having difficulty focusing. So anyway, imagine how sharp this model is going to be looking on a stand, with completely finished, with all the decals that were not included in the kit, a little weathering, some dry brushing, more detail, more power. Alright, I'm going to show you some other lighting real quick, and then I'm going to wrap this up. This is one of Admiral Quark's quickies. It's not going to last forever. Thank you. Thank you very much. And here is a complete kit. Complete kit. For $17, free shipping. Okay? I've been telling you guys about electronics, trying to teach you guys electronics, trying to get you motivated to do your own electronics instead of paying $50, $100, $150, $200, $300, $350 for a simple friggin' lighting kit. Hey, if you guys want to pay big money for simple stuff, keep on trekking. More power to you. Personally, I was taught the value of $1 from a young age, so I try to find things as cheaply and as economically as possible, no matter what it is. You can even get, in this day and age, high quality items at a very good price, because there's a whole lot of competition, thanks to China. Anyway, this is the Ares 1B lighting, or it's going to be part of the Ares 1B lighting. I'm going to go ahead and open up the box, show you what's inside, then do a quick demonstration, and then wrap this up. Wrap it up. I'll take it. Alrighty then. Here we have the RGB lighting kit, complete kit, power supply. 5 meters of RGB lighting, connectors, RF pickup, and 44 key remote. All for the low price of $17.99. Shop smart, shop S-Mart. Anyway, the LED comes packaged in a shock-proof, as an electric shock-proof, static-proof bag. Everything else is in little individual bags. I'm going to go ahead and assemble everything real quick, show you how it works, and then I'm going to show you one more thing, and this will be the end of the video. Alright, let me show you what we have here, okay? Here is the LED strip, the RF, which stands for radio frequency controller. This is controlled by the 44 button remote. This is your power supply. There is a connector that goes between these two. Connect the arrow to the arrow. Connect the arrow to the arrow. This is your actual RF pickup right here. This is controller, 44 button remote, power supply, 1, 2, 3. So simple, my 13-year-old sister could do this. A maroon could do this. This is not rocket science, people. I'm very fond of saying that. Anyway, I'm going to keep it rolled up, but don't operate this rolled up for any period of time, because it will build up heat and then it will cause thermal breakdown, and it will run away at an exponential rate, and it will fry the LEDs and probably take out the power or the RF controller as well. Having said that, I'm just going to do a simple test, show you how it works. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Looks good, tastes great, less filling, more power. Alright, I've shown all this before, but I'm going to go ahead and show it again real quick. Aries 1B lighting. Okay, so there's your red interior lighting. Trust me, what you're seeing is orange. What I'm seeing is super bright red. Now I'm going to go straight down to white, white, red, white, red. Now if you look at the key, there are different graduations of white and red. You can control the flash. This will flash speed. This will flash quick, slow, auto, fade, fade up, fade down. It'll go bright and dim. You can control every aspect of this lighting, and I've shown previous videos where I've shown it switching colors, changing slow, fast, medium, etc., etc. But I don't want to overpower it. There's bright red. Let's do quick flash. Okay, so we're shifting colors now, flashing and shifting. Now I'm going to run fade. It's going to fade from one color to the next. Okay, and then again, there are multiple settings. I don't want to keep running this. Don't want to break it down, burn it out. This is for the Aries 1B. We will have red, white lighting and white lighting. All will be controlled by this remote for the Aries 1B. Alright, what you see here, 3 sets of addressable lighting. Okay, what do I mean by that? Now this has a much different controller. You've got your power supply, red and black there, 12 volt DC. And you've got inputs and outputs. On the input here, you hook this up to a connector that is controlled by a special kind of controller board. I'm not going to get into it right now, but I got 3 of these at a special deal for about less than $22. I think I got free shipping, not sure. And these are each 1 meter, because I got that's what I needed. So I got a meter of this, a meter here, a meter there, and a meter here. This is going to be, or these are going to be, for a special project I have coming up. When I get to that point, it's going to take a whole video to explain what this does. Essentially, each one of these LEDs is addressable through a controller board. And again, you can control flash rate, you can control fade, fade in, fade out, the rate of fade, and the colors. So you can literally control the color of each one of these LEDs. Now this is running at about 300 per meter, and you can buy 600, 1200, just like any other. This is all I'm going to need because I'm going to be using a diffuser, but I will get into that in another movie. More to come, as always.
X-Ray Delta 1, this is Mission Control. Roger, your 1930. We concur with your plan to replace number 1 unit to check fault prediction. We should advise you, however, that our preliminary findings indicate that your onboard 90000 computer is in error predicting the fault. I say again, in error predicting the fault. I know this sounds rather incredible, but this conclusion is based on the results from our twin 90000 computer. We are skeptical ourselves, and we are running cross-checking routines to determine reliability of this conclusion. Sorry about this little snag, fellas, and we'll get this info to you just as soon as we work it out.